Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can. And I continue with Elex, Blind. Now, last time I've gotten a task from Duke, the leader of the Outlaws, to make sure that the freaking atomic bomb that it hasn't been stated outright that it's a nuclear weapon in the way that we understand it, but it essentially serves the same function in the plot. It is a weapon capable of destroying a whole large city in one strike. Maybe it's actually this. I've gotten a task to make sure that it is finished, which obviously I'm not going to do. Like, I'm not interested in making sure that a lawless maniac gets access to nuclear weapons, but I will work with Konrad, who is the captured cleric that they ordered to finish the weapon, because maybe I can subvert it somehow. Maybe I can help him flee. Apparently I can take a recipe from here, so let's see what this is. Strong energy reserve. I can't make it unless I'm a cleric, right? But let's talk with him nonetheless. The Duke has sent me to help you. Well, I will entertain the notion, because maybe along the way there will come, there will come an opportunity to subvert the Duke's will and destroy the bomb, or like disarm it or something, or install a fatal flaw in it that, for example, it explodes in a shower of confetti or something. But if there seems to not be such a way to subvert it, I will not finish this quest, because obviously it seems insane to me.
The Duke sent me to help you.
What? Ah. I said we're all prisoners here together. All together. Well, if you're here to help, I need some components. If Big Bang is going to bang, she needs a few things.
Do you think you will ever finish that thing?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, we're not inventing anything here. This is recreating. They used to have these things before the comet. You wait till you see her in action. None of us were here when the comet hit, and she's the closest you're gonna get to that.
Yeah, I'm not helping the madman build the bomb. Like, maybe if I say this, he's going to offer something, some way out of this conundrum.
I'm not helping that madman build his bomb.
Ah, come on, forget about him. You're helping me. And this is a once-in-a-lifetime. This will take you back in time. You'll see something almost no one has seen. I mean, bang. This bang. This big bang. How can you not want to see that power? But hey, I'll keep a handle on the Duke. I won't just blow anything up just like that. This thing is powerful, and I'm its safety valve.
Okay, that is one argument.
So, come on. Get me the stuff I need, or the Duke will have us both flayed alive.
Okay, this guy seems a little bit insane. Like, he's like, oh, come on, let's build a nuclear weapon just for shits and giggles. But I think he mentioned something about being medicated with chems, or like being stuffed with a wrong dose of chems. So maybe that's the result of that. I will bite at first, but I really hope this quest does not have to end with you handling the reins of a freaking nuclear bomb to the Duke, because that seems like a recipe for disaster.
All right, what do you need?
So, first and foremost, I need an inverse phase conductor, and a proprietary Edwards condenser, of course, yeah. And if you get those, then you'll need to get me a concentric cross-armature coil, too.
Anything else?
Definitely, but let's get to the most important stuff first. It will be good for both of us if you hurry. The Duke is starting to get impatient. He wanted Big Bang ready to go last month, and she's not ready to go yet. Not yet.
Apparently I do have this already, I think.
Where can I find the components you need?
You think I've been out in the desert? How should I know? Finding them is down to you.
It's both our lives on the line with the Duke. You have to have some idea.
Okay. Okay. Let me think. Some of these components are specialists, but the others are just out there. Find some pre-comet tech, and you should find the things we need. You can spot them in the desert, because of those, insectoid things. They drink the oil or something. Look for a cloud of those things, and you'll find the machines.
Interesting.
Yeah, good job.
Not now.
Okay, but I haven't finished exploring the actual fort, so let me get to that. Or rather, let me get back to that.
Serious waste of time, wasn't
Luck
it?
only comes to those who help themselves.
Yes, you can say that, but we need more food first.
Okay, where am I? Compared to where I was. Is it the beginning? I don't think so. I guess this is the tower where the Duke lives, right? Yeah. Okay, let me try to reorientate myself. There's a teleporter here, which I guess can be useful, so... there are dead people in here. Oh, they were using them for target practice, which is horrible. I guess they must have committed some sort of crime or something. Although that's an interesting sort of philosophical conundrum about whether you can actually commit crimes if there are no laws. I don't think you can, technically speaking. So, you know, crime is a made-up thing. Like, it is entirely a social construct. There is nothing. There are no crimes in nature. So unless there is some code of some codified set of behaviors that are forbidden, you cannot exactly commit a crime. Which, funnily enough,
Too easy.
I guess makes what I'm doing currently kind of borderline okay in the fort. Like, if nobody cares that I'm stealing those things, then clearly from their perspective it is not wrong that I am, right? That's some flawless logic right there.
Too easy.
There's a cleric imprisoned here, so let's talk to him and see what's his deal.
You're a prisoner here?
Only in body. My mind and spirit are free. I won't waste words on an unbeliever. Kalan will punish you all.
You're not really making a strong case for yourself.
How were you captured?
What does that matter? Unless you were sent here by my legate.
I wasn't sent.
Then my words would be wasted on you. I have no reason to tell you anything. Don't think I'll give you their coordinates or tell you anything else about my brothers in Kalan. So, leave me. What is this? You want to talk me to death now, is that it? Speak. Kalan tells us to listen, so I will listen.
So you really don't want my help, do you? Have it your way. Who's that? Iron Madison.
Hey! Stay right there.
Is there a problem?
That's what we're going to find out. You've got 5 seconds to start talking about the Elexit you've brought with you. If you're not worth something, you're not worth anything here. So tell me, do you want to own or be owned? Little Liam here is almost burned out. He needs replacing.
Oh, so that's Liam's wife. That's she forced him into marriage, and now she's forcing him to like gather money for her because he spent her money seeing a prostitute that he's supposedly also in love with.
Is this a come on, or are you trying to work out how much Elexit I've got?
If you had Elexit, you wouldn't be asking questions. You'd be telling people what you're worth. The cage is off limits without my special permission. Time for you to move on. If you're looking for entertainment, try the entertainment district. It's in the name.
Do you take many prisoners?
Only where there's a profit. Sometimes to serve as an example to others. But a slit throat and a shallow grave does that better. Frank, over there, is a cleric. He's serving as an example, and he's proving useful sometimes. He has a brain the Duke wants to pick.
How did Frank get here?
The cleric sent some of Kalan's little soldiers over the border. They soon learned the Duke is more powerful than Kalan. His friends ran. We took this one prisoner.
What can the prisoner tell the Duke?
Things about the clerics. It's safer to force the information out of this asshole than to send a patrol to Ignadon. And it shows everyone here that the Duke bows to no one. Oh, yeah. And if this cleric wants to get you involved in anything, don't listen. He promised a set of shards to Bat, and that dipshit of a runner believed him. Bat lasted 3 days in the cage. Weakling.
What's the cage for?
Asshole storage. Anyone who messes with the Duke ends up in there. If they're lucky. Bow to the Duke. Hear the Duke. Don't fuck with the Duke. That's our outlaw version of the Berserker's laws.
Don't mess with the Duke? I get it.
Bow to the Duke. Hear the Duke. Don't fuck with the Duke. Oh, this fort is full of sweet little playthings.
So can I help the cleric somehow? He seems to not like me on account of me being an unbeliever.
What is this? You want to talk me to death now, is that it?
Okay, so he really would like to rot in here. Let him have it. Okay, but let me find where I was previously, near the arena. How much of the fort is there left to explore? Okay, this is where the bomb is. So I dropped down this before. So I guess I'm pretty close to where I must have been. But there's still the whole of entertainment district. And I don't think I've talked to her. Oh, that's Nasty. That's the Duke's sister.
Get out of here, right? Don't do that again.
Okay, let's see what she has to say.
What the fuck do you want?
Who are you?
Fuck off. I really don't like small talk.
Oh, right.
So tell me what you want or leave me the fuck alone.
Right. They told me that she doesn't like small talk.
Who the fuck are you?
You really want to know who I am? You really want to know? Tough shit.
I was hoping at least one person in the fort knows what's going on. Are you that person?
Maybe. Listen, I meet a dickhead a day who tries lines on me. So unless you've got some real business, or unless my brother the Duke sent you, take the talk to someone else.
Sure. Okay.
Come back when you've got business. Don't hassle me with anything trivial. We don't want to fall out.
Hey.
Piss off.
Hey, that was great.
Okay, I don't have business with her, and I guess bothering her further just pissed her off. Oh well. Can't be friends with everyone. They don't seem to care about a lot of their stuff that they just leave around. Like, I'm essentially taking a lot of stuff that doesn't belong to me, but nobody seems to care. Oh well. I guess that's lawlessness for you. It works both ways, kind of. Give them a taste of their own medicine. Okay, that's one of the fighters in the arena, but there's also another one called Ike.
I can't talk to you. I don't have permission.
And I would like to find him if I can.
I know who you're talking about.
It is not efficient for... Yes, definitely.
I'll wait here.
They're always hitting on you here.
I'm with you. You go on.
Okay, he's not around here. As they said, I only have one chance to fight. So, wouldn't like to screw it up, but most likely I will anyway, because I am really weak in combat still, even though it has been like 20 hours playing the game. Okay, let me look for that entertainment district that they mentioned. Okay, I have to pause for a second, be right back. Okay, I'm back, so let's continue. Funnily enough, it has been around an hour since I paused, so I don't exactly remember, what I was doing or which way was I going.
Hey, you. Do you have a few shards for me?
Shit, rat. Go work for your money.
Oh, I'm sorry, you're right. Listen to Ray here. Always good for life guidance is Ray. Never has people wanting to kill him. Always rolling in shards. Always the best person for advice.
Why should I give you shards?
Because sometimes friendships can be bought. And in Tavar, you need friends to help you up, to stay alive. Doubly so in times like these because, times are a-changin', and when the rats leave this sinking ship, this rat will plug the holes and take the whole damn boat, and then you'll really want this rat as your friend. So how about those shards now, then?
To be honest, even if this is a scam, 50 shards is nothing to me at this point, so I might as well give it to him. Maybe it will unlock an opportunity for a quest or something.
Okay, take this.
Thanks, friend. I won't forget this. Rats never forget. And this rat will take you with him to the stars.
We're doing great.
You don't look like you should need to beg.
I'm not begging, I'm requesting. But yes, you're right. I'm not looking myself. Even this armor isn't mine. A good friend gave it to me. Friends' favors, they're what makes Magalan go round. You get enough of them, they can even make Magalan dance. Be sure that the rat will not forget your small donation.
What goods have you got?
All right.
Okay, so not much really. Although, mental energy reserve. Isn't this something I need? How many of those do I have? Because I know that there's a mental energy reserve type that I have 9 of. And that I need 10 for the upgrade to my plasma rifle. Yeah, so it is the regular mental energy reserve. So I will in fact buy them all, because it also uses them up for the laser rifle upgrade. Natural Elex, sure, I'll buy this as well. Okay, let's continue exploring. Overall, I'm sort of surprised by the extent of, like, there's so much trash around that nobody cares to pick up. You'd think the outlaws of most people would be the most resourceful about using stuff, you know, to their advantage. And instead, there's a whole lot of potentially expensive stuff just lying around and nobody cares to pick it up. I do actually find that weird. But let me fry some meat over the campfire. Gland soup, poison resistance. Sure. I can create a couple of those. High performance soup. Health plus 50. You've never seen meat as disgusting as this. The sight alone makes you want to run. But it is in fact quite good, so I will create it. It is a substitute for a... it is a substitute for a healing potion, basically. I will fry like half of them. Okay, can I create anything? Like upgrade my weapon finally or something? I can. Oh, no, that's not the... I can't, because I need natural Elex. But that should be easy enough to buy. I have all the other requirements and I could use it. The upgrading damage is significant. It's almost twice as much. Well, not quite, but it's like half as much. Well, plus half on top of what it has currently. Plus 50%. So that's still decent. I just need to buy more natural Elex when I come across it. Wait, haven't I met you? Ah, you're the berserker from Edan that wanted to be an outlaw.
I owe you. Thanks. Thanks for helping me.
Nothing to say about your... How do you find the place, you know? What do you like about it or whatever?
I owe you. Thanks. Thanks for helping me.
Oh well. I guess not. Maybe later on in the story he will have something to say.
Maybe later.
There's supposed to be a whole entertainment district. And I have a couple of people to question there.
Greenery in the desert. Who'd have thought it?
Well, I presume They have to eat something, right?
Leave your hands where I can see them.
I was stuck in the pot for 3 hours last night.
How come?
That slop Chloe serves at her place tied me in knots.
Damn. I ate some of that too.
Well, then get ready to hit the porcelain. If you've got the same thing I've had, you're gonna pay.
Fuck! I have been feeling a bit weird. Oh man, that's the last thing I need.
Okay.
Hey, you don't have to believe everything they say.
Tab. Chloe gets pissed if you don't. I'll just
Sand, thieves,
let you go
corpses.
first, okay?
That's Tavar.
What are you doing?
Okay, so this is the bar. There's like blood on the ground.
You still have them?
You know stealing stuff's gonna land you in it.
Hmm.
You ever think about how things might have been before the comet?
Interesting. So they do notice that they do call it stealing, but they don't react, which is interesting and weird.
Hey,
Still have them?
hey, yes you. I'm looking for some.
Save it until later.
Have you seen that whiny little shit?
Why? What do you want with him?
What's what I want got to do with you? Just tell me if you've seen him.
I don't even understand half of what you're
No
saying.
one around here's scared of you. And I'm under the Duke's protection.
Get something to drink first.
Oh, that's funny, because you seem scared now.
I heard he was sleeping
looking
around.
around, I
No
can't
surprise
see
he got
Duke
himself in
anywhere.
trouble.
Are you serious?
So, tell me where Chad is, or I'll nail you to this wall by your tiny little ball bags.
It's better to lose your good
He was
friends
here.
than your
He was here. Then he went
Those
off
creatures need
somewhere.
dealing with.
Somewhere. Where?
I don't know.
If we all did our duty, then duty would be done.
Ignadan. I think he went to
We're afraid of that.
Ignadan.
There. That wasn't so hard.
Nobody listens
Whereas this knife is very hard steel. Thanks for the information and everything, but I can't have you blabbing to the Duke. Bye-bye, Doobie.
If someone walks out without covering their bill again, I'll take it from your pay. Or I'll send you to Mad Bob to have the equivalent cut out of you. You know we can't afford shortfalls right now. I am so sick of having to deal with this sort of thing. Be straight with me and you'll get the
We
same
need
back.
to get some more food
What can I get you?
Is there a problem?
No problem. If you're here for a drink or chems, speak to me. If you're here on business, talk to Chloe.
What do you have to offer?
Everything that clouds your judgment. Alcohol, chems, name your poison.
Show me what you have to offer.
No problem.
I am going to buy some liquor because it's used as base for like potions and stuff.
Why not?
How many are dead now?
You look wired, man. I mean, super intense. Have you been racking up some of Doc's downers? Come on, what's your story?
You want to know my story?
Yeah, I do. Come on, you can pop me one of the Duck stims to keep me awake while you yabber.
I'm not buying you drugs.
I'm not buying you drugs.
Hey, I'm not begging here. I could put a tab down for the whole fort if I wanted.
Oh, yeah? Well, then buy me some stims.
I said I could, not would. But hey, if you want some, I know how you can get the shards. All you need to do is play the game. You're going to want to know about the game. It's the best way in Tavar to make profit. Though we'll have to wait until my brother gets here.
What's your brother got to do with it?
He brings me luck. I never play without him around.
Is this game how you earn a living?
Some of it, but you've got to have your place here in the fort. I'm a runner. You know, I take messages or things from one place to another, make sure they get there safe. It's a risky life, but that also brings opportunities. Who knows which runner will make it through alive and which won't? Well, if you can guess, you can bet on it with me. You see, I run a book on which runners will do a job and which will make it through alive, among other things. The bosses gamble with our lives, so why shouldn't we earn off it?
I'm leaving now. I mean, shit.
Easy come, easy go.
So he doesn't elaborate on it, which is weird.
Someone needs to go out there
What
and
about
kill
you?
every last raptor.
What the fuck are you looking at? Buy a drink, get a life, or get the fuck out of here. All right?
Who got you so angry?
Angry? This isn't angry. This is mildly pissed at the inequalities of life. This is years of dealing with dicks, dorks, drug addicts, and fucked up accidents waiting to happen. Which category do you fall into? Or are you just passing through?
What can you teach me?
Teach me something.
All right.
Personality skills. I don't exactly have what it takes yet. I'm not interested in any of those, to be honest. Apart from this, and maybe some of those. This only requires intelligence 40, but what it does exactly increases crafting skill, but in what way? What's the exact sort of result of this? Not entirely sure, but I might look into that.
That's it. I'm going.
What is this place?
This is the place of dreams, the place of love, laughter, and infinite possibility. If you want to forget all your troubles and live the life your days in the desert have earned, then this is the place to do it. Just make sure you hand over your shards, or Mad Bob will be taking your hands. Clear?
Why do people call him Mad Bob?
You keep using that name. You will make him mad. Just call him Bob if you don't want to end up bleeding into the desert sands.
Why have the outlaws stayed here in this desert?
You think we're the only ones trying to take things? Elves, clerics, berserkers, they all take what they want. What is there to steal in Tavar? Sand and ruins and wreckage. So, here we get to be free.
Is there anything you need doing around here?
Well, we always need muscle. But I don't have the shards to cover more staff. If you want to earn something, go to Willliam. I'm in charge of this district, but he knows what is going on across the whole fort.
Okay. So all in all, not much
I don't
has
want anything to do with it.
not much has happened
You aren't thinking clearly.
at this bar. And I still haven't found the entertainment district.
As he wishes. You should do it.
Okay, I've been here.
Why are you in here?
I'm sorry. Unless this is official business, you should move on.
Hey, Hank. Bad news. Our caravan was attacked by elves.
Shh! Are you crazy? You want to trumpet that any louder?
We have to tell people. They have to know.
Damn it, kid, shut your mouth. If the people knew we were having trouble with supplies, there could be an uprising against the Duke.
But we can tell the Duke, can't we? We should, shouldn't we?
Kid, you're a runner. You don't understand these things. Leave them to older and wiser heads, yeah?
What's wise about letting people get killed by elves? That makes no sense.
Fucking shit. That is enough.
Time to teach you a lesson.
Oh, freak!
That weapon away.
Okay, I wasn't prepared to just I wanted to actually defend the kid. I wasn't expecting him to get killed in one strike, but there's no point in attacking him now, I feel like, because it might turn the entire fort against me, and the kid is already dead. That's definitely kind of horrifying, and definitely sad. Oh well, once again, that's lawlessness for you.
Well, what have we here? A new face. Always good to get new faces, as long as they bring profit and not trouble. Which one are you then? Let me get a look at you. You recently passed through the desert with nothing on your back. You had to eat whatever you could find, am I right?
You killed Kid.
Kid is dead. Kid killed himself with his own actions. Those are the facts, and there the matter ends. The Duke is generous. The Duke is forgiving. Forget this matter. For the Duke.
So, you're a cook?
A cook? No. Sadly, that's not a set of skills I have. I am an instrument of the Duke's will. I give out the rations and ensure that his men are happy. All may come here and eat, no matter how rich or poor. We are here for his men.
Where do you get your rations from?
The Duke, in his great wisdom, sends out scavengers across the desert to bring back gifts for those who serve. Meat from animals, tins found in ruins, all are gifts from the great Duke. You won't starve while the Duke leads. If you were an outlaw, you could get your rations from me every day. But just to show you the generosity of the Duke on this occasion, take this gift and know of his greatness.
What else do you give out apart from food?
Nothing! Where did you get that information? I have no idea what you're talking about.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Smart one, aren't you? All right. So, in addition to food, the scavengers also bring me various items they find out buried in the sand. You know, basic stuff such as weapons, ammunitions, high-grade salvage, that kind of stuff. Why? Are you wanting to trade? I only deal with the right type of person, but I could bring myself to deal with you. So, what are you looking for?
I'm not sure whether this is worth it. But I do have a couple of thousand shards, and getting money in this game is not that difficult. There's plenty of it, around. So
give me the salvage.
Scrap and salvage it is.
Crumpled note. Okay, so it might lead me to like a treasure or something. That would be cool.
What goods have you got?
Very well.
Oh, so I only had one chance to buy something special from him. Oh well.
I've got the crates from the missing caravan.
Crates speak only of success. The Duke will welcome them. Bringing Kid back here, that was not a smart move. That was something the Duke might find disappointing. And it's best you stay quiet about this. That's the truth of it.
Okay. Can I talk with the dancer? Like, presumably not now. She's in the middle of freaking work, technically speaking. But still, I was wondering about that. But I guess the answer is no. I can't speak to her. Let's go deeper though.
Leave now! Good. That's the right decision. Leave now!
Yeah, you finally get it.
Leave now!
Yeah, you finally get it.
Okay, so it seems there's not much here, in all actuality. Interesting. I still haven't found the other fighter from the arena, and there was supposed to be an entire entertainment...
Bob might appear a bit funny, but do us both a favor and don't laugh at him to his face.
Entire entertainment district. I guess this is where the Scrap King lives, on a mountain full of scrap, appropriately enough. I did help one of his men in the desert, so maybe he will appreciate that.
Hey.
Do I know you? You see, I'm thinking, no, I don't know you. So, I'm asking myself where you saw the fucking sign that says, hey, talk to this guy.
Will he appreciate me, you know, will he appreciate some tough talk? I would, like, you know, the outlaws strike me as a subculture that value sort of personal courage and, like, you know, being a tough guy a lot. So I don't think apologizing might be the best route, ironically enough.
I saw it back there.
Ha, funny. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, the last comedian I met kept telling jokes even after I wrapped him in meat and thrown him to the dogs. You know, he laughed all the way until his larynx got torn out. The fuck do you want here? You think you can make it here? You think the Duke is going to start giving you profit just like that? You're a nobody. Why the fuck would the Duke want a nobody?
What do you do with all this scrap?
We make profit, and we keep those shitbag factions out of our business. Scrap is what makes it all happen. Scrap is what we've got in Tavar. Scrap is who we are, and I am the Scrap Baron.
What can it teach me?
Teach me something.
It will be done.
Survival skills. I do want this, but I can't have it. Nah, I don't think I'll stop with that for now.
Where do you get this scrap?
From the ruins of the old world out in the desert. It's out there, waiting to be found. Treasure amongst the sands. You just need the people to get it.
And people? Well?
They are the easiest and cheapest things to come by.
Do you have work for me?
Now you come to it. It's always about shards. So, you want payment. You can work for me. I've got the shards. You just have to do me a few favors to get them.
Who are you exactly?
I'm the Scrap Baron. Remember that if you want to make profit, because I'm in charge of the scrap collectors here. Which means you don't make profits if you piss me off.
What? Both of those options are very antagonistic.
Called worthless by a man who lives on a scrap pile. The people in Tavar must love irony.
Oh, and the comedy keeps coming. You know, my dad loved jokes. I remember one time I took the piss out of him and he told me, if something annoys you, you get rid of it. Then he put a bullet in my dog. Laughed himself stupid. Goes to show you there's an audience for every joke if you can find them. Fucker. I loved that dog. And take some advice. You're free here. No gods to pray to, no trees to serve, no hybrid to give you orders. You're as free as long as you have shards in your pocket, and as long as you don't piss me off, or steal from me, or keep asking me dumbass questions. So enjoy your freedom. People died to get it for you.
A word in confidence. Take his advice.
I'm not going to ask this. I was specifically sort of advised not to bring up his moniker of Mad Bob.
About these favors you want. Where do you want me to start?
Well, first I want some answers. I sent some scrap collectors out to scavenge a set of ruins on an island to the south. Everything I heard about those ruins screamed profit. And yet, so far, no scrap deliveries. So, I want you to go and find out what's happening, and make damn sure my scrap arrives soon.
Okay.
What are you doing here? There is nothing for you. Yes, it's better if you go, believe me.
Do you want to know what I found in the trash in those ruins?
I don't know, do I?
Here, take a look. What do you think's written on there?
I don't know. I see a Q, a U, and a Y.
Crazy, huh? You think it's a code or something?
A code? What's a name tag?
Name tag? What is that?
They used to wear these things so everyone would know who they were talking to.
What? Couldn't they remember?
Who knows? But it's trash. Just get rid of it.
Right. I really thought it might be something useful. I mean, it's on plastic, made to last. Why do that just to put your name on your chest?
Oh, that reminds me, I did find a note as well. With that pile of scrap I bought from the tavern. Contract offering reward for Ray. 1,000 shard reward. Offer on a runner on Ray, a runner of the Outlaws of Tavar. Deliver him or a proof of his death to the main entrance of the fort at midnight any day from today. A reward will be delivered to anyone completing the contract. Not wanted alive. Wanted dead. Body parts acceptable as proof. There is a code on this. The paper reeks of alcohol. 6716. A rolling stone gathers no moss. Think about it. Okay, I have no idea what this means, but it might be relevant for something later on. Still haven't found the so-called entertainment district, unless that was it, which, if it was woefully underwhelming. No, that's the guy I was supposed to ask for work, right? Let's do it.
Well, excellent. Another desert fly landing here thinking he's found something for free. You're just lucky you aren't a berserker. I hate those forest rats. They're almost as much trouble as the clerics.
What do you have against berserkers?
Berserker, cleric. They're both trying to squeeze us out of Tavar. They want to take us out. One needs men, and the other wants our land.
Who wants your men?
The clerics are short of new recruits. Didn't you know that? But they can forget getting them from here. They're not getting a single man while I'm here to stop them. I am Willliam. I am the Duke's cousin. The Duke is in charge around here, and I'm gonna make sure he stays in charge. We are outlaws.
Are you sure you have everything under control here?
Only an idiot thinks they have complete control of anything. This is about stopping all the little crises becoming big ones. And I have one small crisis that I can use an outsider to solve.
What do you need my help for?
I need someone who isn't on the radar when it comes to the district overseers. Some of them are pissed about something. I need someone to deal with that.
Chloe told me you'd have work for me.
Well, then sometimes she is a good judge. Listen to what I have to say, and then you go back to her.
About these district overseers. Who are they?
There's Big Jim. He's in charge of the arena. Chloe, she manages the entertainment district. Then there's Mad Bob. He calls himself the Scrap Baron, and you'd better call him that. People don't call him Mad Bob to his face. Ever. And there's Blake. He takes care of things that need taking care of. They've all earned their place, all proven themselves loyal. But they all have their little problems, and they all want more.
So I guess that was the entertainment district, which is weird. It was woefully sort of underwhelming.
What is the problem with Mad Bob?
Mad Bob, yeah. That is its own chapter. He oversees the scrap deliveries to the fort. They are a big source of profit. Only now there isn't any scrap coming in, and I don't know why. The desert might be dry of water, but there's no way it's dry of scrap.
Speak to him and find out what's happening.
I'm afraid he isn't delivering because nobody will work for him. But maybe it's something else. If you can get Mad Bob to start making deliveries again, I promise that will earn you a good reward.
Tell me about Big Jim.
Big Jim. Good fighter. He's kept the arena turning a profit. Only now he's beaten everyone who's challenged him. He thinks he's invulnerable. I've even heard rumors he's claiming he will take over from the Duke.
Those rumors are true.
How do you know that?
Because he told me himself.
Damn you, Jim. I should want him dead. Instead, I want you to fight him. He needs his ego deflating. You're to fight in the name of the Duke, and make sure that you teach Big Jim a lesson before I have to shut him up permanently.
Okay, I don't think this is going to work. I would be surprised if I can defeat even the lowest of the combatants on the arena, much less the actual champion.
What about Blake?
Say, are you even listening to me? Blake is the only overseer who doesn't make trouble here. He takes care of his own interests and does what people tell him. I only wish they were all like that.
Tell me about Chloe.
Chloe owns her cut of the takings. That's not like her to skip paying her tribute. She knows she's lucky to have the position she has. So I need an outsider to make her pay up. It's a little more diplomatic coming from someone from the outside. And I need someone who isn't scared Chloe will shut them out of the entertainment district. Ask her for the shards and find out why she's not been paying. If you can't manage that, at least make sure she pays her outstanding debts.
I will look into the problems you're having.
That's what I wanted to hear. I run things for the Duke. Get things to move along more smoothly? Well, the Duke doesn't forget people who show him loyalty. Let me know how things go.
Let's assume I join you. What happens then?
Then you will start as a runner, like everyone else. If you want to become an enforcer, you will have to earn that privilege. But to each who proves themselves, there comes profit. There comes trust. There comes armor and weapons. So earn your way and take the profit.
Okay, I don't want to join the Outlaws, but I can do some of their missions, provided they do not clash with my values too hard, just for experience and reward.
What if I want to join the Outlaws?
We don't take people from other factions. But yeah, we're looking for new people. Getting rid of Baxter meant getting rid of his men. So, prove yourself to me and you can swear loyalty to the Duke. You'll find it profitable. None of the other factions will give you the sort of freedom you can get here.
Or the profit.
Or the profit. Not the Albs, they're separatists. Not the clerics or the berserkers. The fort is where the real power lies. I have nothing for you. Come back another time.
Okay, this episode has been long enough, so I'm going to save. And end it for now. That's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.